Shalom, 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 shalom. Glory be to Abba Yah, Yahweh HaMashiach, and may you all be having a blessed day. And if you're not, may it be ending on a good day. We're back here, always trying to be better in our walk with Yah. I jumped on here because I wanted to talk about wedlock. I don't think everyone have a full understanding what wedlock is. Now, we want to know what is wedlock according to scripture. Now, the Hebrew word that is used today is uh, na'oth, H5003, when you go look it up. The Strong's definition describes wedlock as a primitive root to commit adultery, figuratively to apostatize, adulterer, committing adultery, women that breaks wedlock. Brown's driver Briggs defined wedlock as to commit adultery, usually a man, always with a wife of another, idolatrous worship. In truth, wedlock is defined as a woman's virginity before she is married to a man. During the time of the ancient of our ancestors, the woman's virginity was a gift unto her husband, a woman of purity given unto her husband, so that once they do pair with each other, their soul is tied together. It's the beginning of them becoming one with each other. Now, the first time we hear about wedlock in Scripture is in the covenant. In Exodus 20:14, thou shalt not break wedlock. Since then, the scribes of today did not know the definition of it, so they replaced it with committing adultery. So sometimes when you see the Torah and you look at the covenant, you will see thou shalt not commit adultery. That's different than thou shalt not break wedlock. Now, it also appears in Ezekiel 16:38. And it says, and I will judge thee as a woman that breaks wedlock and shed blood are judged, and I will give thee blood in fury of jealousy. In this, he's talking as I would judge thee as a woman that loses her virginity before she is married. Because when she loses her virginity, she sheds blood. If she's not married to anyone and she does that, that was considered a sin. It was something that is evil in her father's home, and I'll come to that later. Now, in Sirach Ecclesiastes, which was taken out of some of the scriptures, but you can find it in the Catholic's version, but you'll find it in the 77 books that they have with the Catholics, but you won't see it in the King James Version new because it was removed. But it says, a man that breaks wedlock, saying in his heart, who see me? I am compassed about with darkness. The walls cover me. Nobody seeth me. What need I to fear? The Most High will not remember my sin. Such a man only feareth the eyes of man, and knoweth not that the eyes of Yahweh are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of man, and considering the most secret parts. Now, the woman's virginity is sacred. It was a sacred thing. For her not to have it, it brought evil in the house of her father. Now, in that, why I say that is because in Deuteronomy 22:13 it talks about sexual immorality. When a father gives his daughter over to a man to be married, and when he receives her, he goes in unto her, and he comes out with anger to say that she is not a virgin. Now, there's two ways that this is handled. Now, if the father is accused that his daughter is not a virgin, the father has to show proof, and they had tokens to show proof of their daughter's virginity. And this will be amongst the peers, amongst the judges in Yasharel, of course, because where everybody's walking the Torah. Now, if the daughter did break wedlock before getting with him, then she would be stoned, and the man who found that she was not a virgin would receive silver and some other things. But with that, it was considered evil in her father's house for her to be discovered not a virgin, and she would have been stoned back then. But being a virgin is a precious thing. It's something that is not taken lightly. Now, let's go in the book of Yasher, also a book that was removed. 33 and 21. This is a story of when the children of Jacob, whose name was changed to Yasharel, when the children of Jacob was defending their sister Dinah. And it says, and they came and sat before their father, and they spoke unto him, kindled with wrath, saying, surely death is due to this man and to his household, because Yahweh, Elohim of the whole earth, commanded Noah and his children that man should never rob nor break wedlock. Now behold, Shechem has both ravaged and committed fornication with our sister, and not one of all the people of that city spoke a word to him. See, Shechem, when the sons of Jacob was away tending to the flock, he seen her, he saw her beauty, he wanted her. In his heart, he said he loved her. But instead of coming to Jacob to request or ask for his daughter's hand, he took her, had his way with her, and held her captive, and then tried to make peace with the sons of Yasharel and Jacob. In 34:52, and Yehuda answered his father, saying, was it for not my brothers, Simeon and Levi, killed the inhabitants of Shechem? Surely it was because Shechem had humbled our sister, transgressed the commands of our Elohim to Noah and his children, for Shechem took our sister away by force and broke wedlock with her. Dinah wasn't married to anyone. She was still a virgin living in her father's house. Breaking wedlock, taking the virginity of the daughter. That's breaking wedlock. That's not committing adultery. That is breaking wedlock. We all know what committing adultery is. But tribes of Yasharel, those who love Abba Yah, protect your daughters. Sons, understand the importance of your sister, of the importance of her virginity and what it means to Abba Yah. So that when that union is made, you have no soul ties connected to no other man. It's just you, her, Yah, and a Mashiach. I'd like to have your opinion, your thoughts on it. But look, shalom. Have a joyful day. Hope to hear from you in the messages. Shalom.